So we just proved the base angles theorem, and that should be something that we add to our reasons bank. And now we're going to be talking about the converse of the base angles theorem. So why don't you take a guess as to what the converse of the base angles theorem is. Look at your original base angles theorem, write its converse, and then see if we match. So what this means is that, let's say I have this triangle, and I know, let's see if this works. Oh, it's not going to work. Hold on. All right, let's try this again. So if two angles of a triangle are congruent, then the sides opposite them are congruent. So if I have my triangle here, and I know that two angles are congruent. So let's mark these angles being congruent, okay? What the converse of the base angles theorem says is that if I look opposite these angles, so across the way, I then know that those sides are congruent as well. Okay? And if those sides are congruent, then we know it's an isosceles triangle. The proof of this theorem is on page 269 of your book. It's number 45. It will be something that I do ask you to complete. You will have to draw an auxiliary line, and it's very similar to the base angles theorem in terms of the proof, where you're proving the triangles are congruent, but this time we're proving the triangles congruent by angle side, and then you use your CP/CTC. So I do want you to try that. A little bit later on I'll be assigning that, but just know that you could prove this theorem on your own, and since we prove it, we put it into our reasons bank.